they will guide us. And that's it. In case anyone is injured, kindly report immediately. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoebe. So my name is Eric Mulati. I work within the Engineering and Maintenance Department. I'm your MC for today. So today is such a momentous day, and I remember, my first time to see an aircraft was when I was 5 years old at Kitale airstrip. My dad took me for an open day to see an aircraft, and I think that is the connection that I had, and I knew I have to do something in aviation. And that's not my story alone. I have a pilot friend who the first time they saw a plane overflying was when they joined Mang'U High School. They came to Nairobi. And so this day, marks an important milestone for us, and it's part of, our sustainability plan as Kenya Airways. It aligns to our national goals in terms of, sustainability and even global SDG goals, just to spur, and change livelihoods as well as, economically, allow people to dream, and, as well as environment. And, our sustainability strategy within Kenya Airways is to actually improve the livelihoods of Africans by reducing inequalities and regenerating the environment. So we are so honored that, this event marks that milestone as we go forward. So allow me to welcome a few people to give us their remarks, and I'll welcome Gilbert Bett to start us off. Welcome, Gilbert.
Good morning. Today I'm wearing two hats. So I've been contemplating on how I was going to run the program. So first of all, just to welcome all of you, Most Reverend, the two chairs, the Catholic Church, the school, Mang'U. Good morning. Mang'U, good morning. I can't hear you. And Kenya's leadership, General, and the board members. Karibuni sana. So mine is just very, very brief, because I know time is of essence, and we had agreed we make the event very brief. So I'll just talk briefly the intent of this project. So it's not just moving the aircraft from here to Mang'U High School. It is what is coming subsequently to that. So this is just a small event. We'll do a lot of work together with the school. So there's still quite a number of tasks to be done ahead of us. And I was side chatting some of the stakeholders when you're just coming in. It's still a lot. So what will happen now is we'll do the restoration of the aircraft. That means, because what we did was to disassemble, and I know you already know from a few of us. So what I told the team is this aircraft is very special. It is not the normal way of disassembling the aircraft. So I told the team we needed to disconnect 700 bolts from one wing and also reconnect them. And I told them we need to believe in ourselves. We went to Boeing, and Boeing are sitting behind us, and they really supported us to that effect. So we did disassemble, all the fasteners are intact. So when we go to school, we will reconnect the aircraft back and make sure all the parts are back to normal as it was before. This has never been done before, and I think this is just a testimony of what we have as Kenyans. We have a lot of capacity and ability as Kenyans. And I know Karauri is here, and in football or in these games, when you nurture talent at the stage what you are not doing, I can tell you the impact will be immense. The current contemporary challenges we are facing in the industry, we need to have new solutions. The current solutions which we have may not be the way of handling the future in this kind of industry. So more or less, we need to have, you know, the way people go to the moon. They sat in a corner and they thought out of the ordinary. So it's called moonshot thinking. So we need to start having that mindset of developing new ways of doing things, and also exponential strategies that are going to turn around. You know, the way we are doing business currently is, there are two things, and I think Eric actually mentioned about it. We need to be running sustainable businesses because of the environmental requirements, the pressure of the social partners, and also the governance. So there's a whole aspect of required, and there are regulations coming in. So it's good to be ahead of the regulations so that we don't start reacting. Number two is we are in an environment of complexity. So it's not like before where you can actually predict what is coming ahead of you. You must always be ready to adapt. In fact, the contemporary word currently is no longer agility, resilience, it is adaptability. How do you adapt to the trends that are coming so that you be ahead of the pack? So I know what you're just doing as a small exercise, but I think the strategic intent is what we really need to think about. So there's still a lot of work, and where we sit, we are committed, and we will support end to end. So we've done some designs on how the aircraft is going to be domesticated in the new sites. So asanteni sana, just to really welcome you. Karibuni sana, feel at home. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Technical Director. But allow me to welcome the Chair of the Technical Committee, Canon Hilary Kioko.
Your Grace, Mr. Kiboro, Mheshimiwa, General Kishangi, all protocols observed, Chairman Mang'U High School. I take this opportunity to stand in front of the boys of Mang'U High School to tell them that it has eventually come. It has been a long way. I remember I and General Kishangi, when we were young boys wearing uniform like you in the 1970s, when we had a glider. My first air experience, I say air experience because I am not a pilot. My first air experience was in that glider, which was towed by a jeep with 2,000-foot cable, as it was towed down the airstrip at the present location of Kuraya Primary School. By the time the jeep was running out of the airstrip, the glider would be about 150 feet above the ground, and then you are airborne. That was my first air experience. I know General Kishangi eventually joined the Kenya Air Force and became a pilot, and not only just a pilot, but a pilot of a fighter jet, the fastest. This is the history of Mang'U that we want the boys to know. I thank Kenya Airways for this magnificent gift, and I thank the manufacturer, Boeing, for being available to support this and many others. Because the speeches will be given, my main aim to be here is to just tell you the long and the trying moment that we have been trying to get this aircraft to get to Mang'U High School. We started in 2021. We got the school learned of the decommissioning of the aircraft at Kenya Airways. They made a request, and through the kindness of the board of Kenya Airways, the school was granted this particular aircraft. And it will serve the school to grow the spirit that the school has been enjoying to train, particularly the boys. You don't necessarily have to go into aviation, but aviation being one of the top careers, you can go to any career that is challenging enough. I just want to ask those who are, for the benefit of the boys, and there are some senior people here I should not tell to stand, but I just want to ask those, all the boys in the alumni of Mang'U High School who are here present, can you stand up please so that you can be seen? We have Mr. Kiboro. For a long time, he was a group managing director of the national media. Now he's in the banking industry as chairman. We have Major General Kishangi on this other side. We have the technical director of Kenya Airways, Mr. Gilbert Bett, who is here. We have Mr. Njeru, Ronald, and we have Mheshimiwa Karauri. And we have the chairman of Mang'U High School, who has also cut a niche for himself in the security industry. We have Mr. in this project quite a while back. Like I said, Mang'U High School started with a glider which was donated and operated by the Marianist brothers and the fathers, missionaries of the Catholic Church. So the church is in the forefront of supporting these projects. Indeed, we had an aviation club and a radio club. Later on, after we left, I and General Kishangi, we organized, while we were serving in Kenya Air Force, we put an aircraft at Mang'U High School, which was donated by an operator from Wilson Airport, and now we have this one. I want to assure the boys that this is not going to be a Christmas tree, that one. We are going to approach the industry, particularly Boeing. That aircraft has no engines. We shall be looking for old decommissioned engines so that it can look real, and we shall approach you. We shall then, in the aviation club, This is an airport. We have to give way to the aircraft. We are also going to start working so that within that aircraft we shall have some training systems. Training systems in communications, training systems in electronics, training systems in airframes, training systems in engines, training systems in air traffic control. And we can also practice some of the other related air transport careers using that aircraft. So the school will have a full complement of all the careers that are available in civil aviation. I want to say thank you to Kenya Airways, Crown Paints, Boeing, Kenha, Kenya Air Force, who supported this program, and all the other agencies for the support that we received while I was chairing this technical committee. And we shall come back to you for more support. Thank you.
Thank you, Canon. Allow me to welcome Archbishop of Nairobi, Reverend Father Francis Kiare. Karibu sana.
May I start with a correction? I'm not the Archbishop. God is good. I'm Reverend Father Francis Kiare, the Education Secretary of the Archdiocese of Nairobi. Your Graced Most Reverend Philip Anyolo, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Nairobi, Dr. Wilfred Kiboro, the Chairman, National Media Group and Family Bank, and my neighbor to home, our Chairman of the Board, Helen, representing the CEO, Major Gishangi, and Tate, all protocols observed. God is good, and all the times. As the program indicates, I'm here in a very special way to introduce the team from the Archdiocese of Nairobi. And the first person I would want to recognize his presence is the sponsor of the school, the Archbishop Philip Anyolo here present, who is our chief guest. We are also accompanying him, and with us also, we have our communication teams. We have Capuchin TV, and we have Archdiocese Nairobi communication team. Why has the Archbishop directed that Capuchin TV and communication department of the Archdiocese of Nairobi come is because of the importance he is associating with this event. The Archbishop, together with the organizers, agreed that this event must be covered live. We are live through Capuchin TV because we want to tell the world what is happening in Mang'U High School, because Mang'U High School is our Catholic school number one. Amen. The Archbishop was here the other day, and he blessed the team of BET to start dismembering the aircraft. When he was told that today is the time he is required to flag off the aircraft to Mang'U, he gladly accepted. And we are here because we recognize what KQ and other stakeholders have been able to do. On behalf of the Education Office of the Archdiocese of Nairobi, where I serve, I want to continue giving undertaking to all the stakeholders, to the old boys, to the board members, to the student, to the staff, even to the KQ, that we will continue doing what we are supposed to do. And therefore, with pride, as the Education Secretary, I'm very happy for this great gift and I know much will be articulated by our leader, the Archbishop of Nairobi. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Reverend. So allow me to call Mang'U High School Board of Management Chair, Mr. Anthony Maina. Karibu sana.
Your Grace, the Archbishop of Nairobi, Philip Anyoro, the leadership of Kenya Airways, led by the Director Gichangi and Madam Helen, Beth, and the entire team, our friend from Nation Media, Dr. Kiboro, the Board of Management, Mang'U High School, and the management of Mang'U High School led by our principal, John Courier, our great partners, Bonafide, led by the director, Amos Gojo, the Mang'U men, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Don't you think it's a beautiful day? It's a wonderful day. Indeed, this is the day that the Lord, yes, and we are extremely happy to be here today to start this journey of moving the aircraft to Mang'U High School. I listened to Kano talking about the first time he experienced the aircraft or being in air. But I think all of us from every part of this country, we've had a bit of experience of aircraft. And to a great extent for that village boy who is out over there, the first experience of an aircraft was the sound of the aircraft when you walk into your primary school. That's the first time personally I heard about an aircraft. In fact, where I come from, there was an aircraft that used to travel sometime 3 in the morning. And we used to call it the aircraft of milk. You know, we knew that that aircraft was delivering milk. But of course, because of the precision of how aircrafts are run, that they leave at a particular time and arrive at a particular time, I think that aircraft used to be used by our fathers and mothers to wake up and go and milk. So that's why they were calling it the aircraft of the milk. But as we thought it was carrying the milk. So all of us have had a bit of experience of aircraft. For Mang'U High School, for us, this is a game changer. And we want to thank Kenya Airways for this generous gift. From the time this school was started in 1925, even by the time it moved to the current space in Thika. Part of the reason why they moved to a place where we have 214 acres is because they were looking for space where they can start efficient studies. The Marianists, when they were coming in 1969, giving the first grider that Kano had an experience, was because the church, and I want to thank our church, they had a vision of creating Mang'U as a center of excellence for aviation studies. So today for me, I'm extremely happy to be here, to see this dream come true. Honoring the students who come to Mang'U High School is no mean achievement. And I can tell you the team that you're fighting here, I have my board over here, they have done a great job. And even when you see good results, it's because work has been done. And the boys work hard in Mang'U High School. There's no question about it. They are leaders. When they come to Mang'U, they're already leaders. And our responsibility is to hone them to be even better leaders. And you've seen the boy that we are producing in Mang'U High School. He's a responsible man. He's an intelligent man. He's an athletic man. and a true leader, and they have had great impact in the society of this country. For us, this aircraft will reaffirm the brand of Mang'U High School as a center of excellence in aviation studies. For us, this will be a symbol that will help and remind our boys that you can be whatever you want to be. Placing this aircraft, as technical director said, in Mang'U High School should enable us, when we look at this aircraft, to remember that the marvels of engineering that are within this aircraft, I, as a student in Mang'U High School, or wherever I am, I can be an engineer. When I look at this aircraft, when it is stationed in Mang'U High School, I should look at the marvels of the design and think about the art and the beauties of this world. When I look at this aircraft, when it's stationed in Mang'U High School, I should be able to see the capability of delivering such aircraft by maybe picking up a course like in finance, financial engineering, or whatever it is. When I look at this aircraft, I should be able to think about flight attendants. I should be able to look at this aircraft and see the many opportunities that come when this aircraft is stationed in Mang'U High School. And so for me at this point, I see this as an education tool that will be shared by our students and even beyond the boundaries of Mang'U High School. We have a neighbor there, Koraiha, the small boys who are there, girls, small boys and girls, when they are there, they should come and experience the power of this aircraft when it is there. And so for me, I'm extremely happy. And I want to tell you that this is just the start. Mang'U High School will continue to be the leader in this space. It will continue to be the leader in this space. And we are not just looking at the issues of aviation studies. We want to expand a little bit to look at the aerospace ecosystem. Last year when we hosted Dr. Cyan Proctor, the US envoy in science, a woman of great achievement when she visited Mang'U High School last year, together with the Space Center team from the United States. This is no mean woman. The first Black American woman to go to space. The first female to pilot a spacecraft. When she visited Mang'U High School, she told us, what you can see, you can be. This aircraft, stationing it in Mang'U High School, re-emphasized that very strong message, that what you can see, you can be. And so, the journey of establishing the aerospace ecosystem within Mang'U High School begins, so that we expand this space. We are not just talking about this aircraft. We want to start looking at what else is within the Earth's, the Earth's atmosphere. The radars, the satellites, the spacecrafts, the advanced IT systems and communication systems. So this aircraft, when it lands into Mang'U High School, becomes a compass for all our students looking into their future, to define their career, to pick up the line they want to take. And I want to encourage everybody, not just Mang'U High School students, but even students from neighboring schools, to take advantage of this great and strategic asset that we are going to place in Mang'U High School. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with my Mang'U team. As you can see, the hall is full of the Mang'U team. And allow me at this point to introduce some of the team that I have this morning from Mang'U High School. I'll start with the Board of Management. Kindly be upstanding. Very good. I'll start with our sponsor,
Father Kiari, the Education Secretary of the Archdiocese of Nairobi, who sits with your board. Thank you, Father Kiari. Secondly, I'll go to our principal, John Kuria, a great man who in the last 4 years has transformed Mang'U High School to be what it is today. Thank you, John. I have my vice chair of the board, Madam Mwihaki. Thank you so much, Madam. And she represents Jeddah in Mang'U High School. You know, it's a boys' school, so we need the mother figure, Dr. Mwihaki. Then we have Dominic, who is a board member. Madam Esther, thank you so very much again. We also are in great partnership with our parents. As you know, Mang'U High School has a strong parent linkages and partnership with the board, Engineer John Kanyoni. And then we have my vice chair also within the alumni, Ronald Kibara. Thank you so very much. Over and above that, I also have, you know, I wear two hats. I chair the board of Mang'U High School, but I also chair the alumni of Mang'U High School. And because Kano had already introduced the alumni of Mang'U High School, but I want to take a special recognition of Mr. Karaori, who in a great way has been a great partner in this school. With that, I want to ask the school management to start, because we have the school management here, represented again by John Kuria, if you can be upstanding. This is a team that is helping Mr. Kuria with the management of the school. We have Mr. Jeroge, our deputy, who is there. We have Mr. Ogutu, who is the Dean of Students. And we have Mr. Gitao, who is with us here. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think at this point, it's only fair that because Mang'U High School did very well, that we listen for some few minutes, some few comments from our great man, the Chief Principal Mang'U High School, Mr. John Kuria, as you introduce your boys. Mr. John Kuria, karibu sana.
Your Grace, Most Reverend Philip Anyoro, Kenya Airways team, Alumni present, Nation Media Group, well represented, General Gishangi, Mang'U team, and all protocols observed. Good morning. Let me take this opportunity to introduce the Mang'U men who are here, our students. You can be upstanding. They are read by the captain, Dylan. You can raise up your hand. That is our school captain, Dylan Okomo, and the other captains, and also our students who are here and very happy to receive the aircraft. Thank you. You can sit down. Let me say that today, on behalf of Mang'U High School, we are extremely happy to receive the gift from Kenya Airways, Boeing 737-700. It has been a journey. A journey started almost more than 3 years ago, 2021. I talked about it to the students, and it reached a time when I was not talking about it anymore because it was taking a bit long. But God's time is the best. And today, I'm a happy man. As the CEO of the school, I'll deliver the aircraft to Mang'U High School. It's a gift also to me as far as my teaching career is concerned because of this opportunity. There are so many things happening. One, Mang'u is turning 100 years since it was started in 1925. And at the second term, we shall be having the centenary celebrations. Two, as Mang'u turns 100, it is 100 years of excellence. Excellence in all discipline. And just the other day, the exam was released and our student performed extremely well. Excellent performance. 107 A's is not a mean achievement. So we are turning 100 years with a bang. I want to appreciate the Archdiocese of Nairobi. 2020, after the long corona break, they believed in me. And they gave me an opportunity to serve Mang'u High School as the chief principal. And when I look back, I have no regret. Cardinal gave me the job, Cardinal John Jue, and Father, the Archbishop, I have not let you down. So as I retire from the teaching service, I think this marks the climax of my teaching career. I will go home head high, having steered the school to excellent performance, receiving the aircraft, which is going to start aviation studies in Mang'u High School. And as our chairman has said, that aircraft, when it is there, when the students see it, they see aeronautical engineers. They see the flight attendants. It will have the seats and everything. They see aerospace engineering and even see beyond the space and even the pilot. And I want to appreciate Captain Karawi for being a true Mang'u man because he gifted the school with a dining hall. We are grateful, Captain. As a result of that, last year we had a population of 3,375 students, and they all take their meals in one shift because of what you did. And today I'm also thanking Kenya Airways because this aircraft is going to promote the aviation studies, and we are going to educate the young men for the Kenyan market and also for the global market in aviation industry. Thank you very much. I know I'll have another opportunity maybe when we get to school, but I'm a happy man as I go home in the next 2 weeks because I'll have delivered the aircraft home.
A better clap to our great principal. Thank you so very much. I think today we are challenging everybody watching us to be the best they can. We are here because Kenya Airways is the best airline that is in this region. We are here because some of our partners like KCB are the best. We are here because Mang'U High School is the best, and we are challenging other schools to be as good. We are here because we have great partnership of the best media house in the Republic of Kenya, Nation Media. And this is represented here by none other than Dr. Wilfred Kiboro, a great man who decided that he wants to walk with us this journey, and the entire Nation Media crew that is over here. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome Wilfred Kiboro to talk to us. An old boy of Mang'U High School, a humble man, a corporate governance expert, a man who is shaping the industry, the lives and communities. Welcome on stage.
Your Grace, our Archbishop of Nairobi, Philip Anyolo, Kenya Airways leadership, and my good friend there, General Michael Gishangi, the headmaster of Mang'U High School, the management, and also the board. I don't know what to say because, you know, this is a very humbling day and a very happy day for me. Anthony, as usual, usually ambushes me whenever he wants me to get involved in Mang'U High School affairs. And if truth be said, I didn't know about this until 2-3 days ago. And he said, you know, we are receiving an aircraft, 737 no less, from Kenya Airways on Sunday. I said, what? Because we had been talking about this for a very long time, I think for the last 2-3 years. And then I said, so what do you want me to do? I'll come and see the aircraft. You know, I hope it will be landing. I was expecting it to come and land at the school. But he said, no, it's quite a logistic thing. So anyway, I just want to start by thanking Kenya Airways for this great gift that they have given to Mang'U High School. And just also to say that I'm very proud to be an old boy of Mang'U High School. Really very proud of this because, you know, in terms of when you look at what Mang'U has provided for this country, it's amazing. I think in terms of training people, not just pilots, and not only the cabin crew, not only the aeronautical engineers, but in every walk of life. I remember some years back, Mike and I were involved in the leadership, you know, during the campaign of the late President Kibaki, and it looked like it was a Mang'U affair, you know, because all the guys that were we were doing this, and sometimes we are feeling a bit embarrassed because it looks like we were monopolizing the whole country leadership. And I just want to say that as Mang'U High School, I think we have done quite a lot and quite well in terms of providing the leadership. I don't know, here, Nation Media Group, and before I proceed, let me also, because in the interest of truth, I just want to make a small correction that I'm no longer the chairman of Family Bank. I stopped being chairman in June, but I'm chairman emeritus of Family Bank. So you can call me chairman emeritus of Family Bank because I was associated with that great company for 12 years. But I'm here in my capacity as an old boy of Mang'U High School, and secondly, as the chairman of Nation Media Group. So that is by association here, and that's why I'm here, and very happy to be here. I want to say that this occasion, I think, marks a lot of things. It marks the need for people to work in collaboration and in partnership with one another. Because to pull this kind of fit and make it happen, it requires a lot of people, it requires a lot of collaboration, it requires a lot of partnership. And at Nation Media Group, this is something that we try to do very well in terms of what we try to do at Nation. It is not always understood very well in terms of what we try to do, but maybe I can just summarize it by saying that at Nation Media Group, what we try to do is actually to transform lives of people positively. And we try to do that by telling the truth and nothing but the truth. And that sometimes, sometimes in this world, people telling the truth doesn't always come easy. But that's something that in my leadership, I have been associated with the Nation Media Group for the last 33 years. And that is something that I can say without really any fear of contradiction, that that's something that we try to do, to actually tell the truth, and also to try to give the society the kind of information they need to be able to make, sensible decisions about their lives. So, but I will not dwell there. I just want to talk about this particular occasion and to say that the greatest beneficiaries of these gifts are these young men and these young men that I see here, the men of Mang'U High School. And I just want to tell them just one piece of advice, because I'm sure the bishop has a lot of things to tell them. I just want to tell them that where you come from and what you are does not define what you become in the future. And what you become in the future is actually entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. It is not because of the circumstances or your parents or whatever it is, but what you want to do. And you have to have some sort of ambition. If you really want to be anybody else in life, you have to have some ambition and have some sort of, objective where you want to be. And also realizing that this world, if you want to get anywhere in life, to understand one clear thing, that life is not just about you. And this is when you look at our country and what really ails us, is that we are so self-centered among ourselves, thinking just about ourselves. But when you think about other people and you know that what makes you somebody is actually when you're actually making a difference to other people's lives, then you are somebody. Because it's not just enough to be, have been a CEO, have been a chairman, have been all kinds of things, on a global scale. But what really matters to you is what difference are you making to this world, and to the other people. And therefore, the young men and women at Mang'U, I just hope that through the education that you'll get, whether in aviation, in engineering and everything, I'm an engineer by profession, but what you become in life is actually to become a good person. A good person, because it is on you that we are relying on the future leadership of this country to actually transform this country to what it really needs to be. So I want to say that on behalf of Nation Media Group, because we are one of the partners, to thank you, Anthony, for agreeing, giving us this opportunity to be a media partner. We confirm that we'll do everything possible to make sure that we publicize this event as much as possible. And also, because of my association with Mang'U, but because they deserve whatever it is. Mang'U, by the way, let me also add my voice to congratulating you on the great results for this year. I think it was fantastic. When Anthony sent me the results, I said, wow, wow, wow. Very good. Thank you very much. You have really done us proud, and let us continue to do that. So I want to say we are very delighted and happy to help where we can. I know this is just the beginning of a journey. There will be other things that will be needed to make this project really come to fruition. And at Nation Media Group, we'll do all we can to ensure that if we can help you to make the next step, we'll be very delighted. So thank you very much, and congratulations to the Mang'U leadership for pulling this off. Kenya Airways for being so generous, Geshagi and Karauri, Mheshimiwa, for all the great work you've done. I observe you from very far because I know even the dining that you donated to Mang'U, I was there. Thank you so much, and may God bless you, and we continue to look at your leadership, because what you learned in Mang'U, we want it translated on the ground in terms of your political leadership, and we wish you all the best, because I know you got a good foundation at Mang'U to lead this country. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
so much, Daktari. Allow me to welcome our Kenya Airways Chief Strategy and Innovation Officer, Mrs. Helen Mathuka, on behalf of our Group MD and CEO. Karibu, Helen.
The most Reverend Archbishop Philip Anyola, the chairman, both of the Board of Management and Alumni, Major General Michael Gishangi, NMG Chair, Mr. Kiboro, all guests, distinguished young men, my fellow colleagues, good morning. I'm very pleased to be here today. Actually, I'm reporting back from sick leave, so you can see I'm excited to be here and I had to be here. It's an auspicious occasion for Kenya Airways. Before I start, I would like to know whether we have the Kenya Airways team that worked on the Mang'U aircraft present today. Kindly stand up, we need to appreciate you. So these, where are the ladies' decks? The ladies did not work on the aircraft. And you know I always ask that question. So you've let me down this time. Congratulations and thank you very much for making us very proud of ensuring that we have the aircraft ready and we are able to deliver it to Mang'U today. I stand here in front of you on behalf of the senior management of Kenya Airways, led by Alan Kilavuka. He passes his regards. He is currently away on duty in Ireland and will be coming back within the week. So I am happy to be here and to represent him. Today is an auspicious occasion for us as Kenya Airways to be able to impact and pass on knowledge to the next generation, because these are the guys who are coming into the workforce as we go out. So as we give out these aircraft, we are cognizant of the fact that it's going to impact knowledge, it's going to impact skills, and it's going to inspire the young men to want to join the industry. Just to say, it's a very exciting industry. So if you did not think about it, and you can tell, you can preach this to the others, it is a very, very exciting industry. There is nothing that you repeat in any one day. You have a different challenge every single day. The engineers know that they wake up and they say everything is serviceable, and when we are just about to do something, there is something that happens, and it's something new. There is continuous learning, so let us embrace the industry, and it is here to stay. There is a lot of innovation that is coming through, a lot of technology that is coming through, and we look up to the young people to bring it forth and ensure that we are ready to embrace technology. It has been a journey, and to this day, and it is through the perseverance and commitment, specifically by our engineering team, that has seen this happen. We have been able to transform an operational aircraft into a safe, practical, and accessible learning resource for the young men. It has taken a lot of dedication and skills from the engineers, the planners, and visionaries who shared a common belief in the power of aviation knowledge. While the process was lengthy, every step was taken with care and precision to ensure that this aircraft will meet its new purpose, to inspire and educate. The aircraft, which once soared through the skies, connecting people and markets, now begins a new chapter in its story. At Mang'U High School, it will become a unique classroom, a hands-on resource to equip students with the knowledge and skills necessary for careers in aviation, engineering, and technology. To the students, the aircraft is more than a tool for learning. It is a testament to the value of patience, hard work, and vision. Let it remind you that great things are worth the effort, and that no dream is too big when you have the determination to see it through. To the school and administration, thank you for your patience and unwavering support throughout the process. It took long, but it was worth it. I know you will use this aircraft to inspire curiosity and excellence in your students, and extend the same to the rest of the country, and even go beyond to regional communities, including girl schools. So let us also embrace our girls as in the aviation sector. To the Kenya Airways team that worked tirelessly, and I know it's between your shifts when you're working on KQ aircraft, to prepare these aircraft. Your dedication has not gone unnoticed, and your efforts have ensured that the gift will have a lasting impact on countless young minds. While it took time to get there, I firmly believe the wait has been worth it. As this aircraft finds its new home at Mang'U High School, may it serve as a constant reminder that learning is a journey, one where the sky is not the limit, but just the beginning. Thank you, and may this donation inspire future generations to dream big, reach exponential heights, and achieve innovative solutions to the contemporary and currently unknown upcoming challenges in the globe. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to be part of this and to see this come to fruition. Thank you very much. It is now my humble, it's usually privilege, and being privileged to welcome the Most Reverend Archbishop of Nairobi, Philip Anyola, to come and deliver the guest speech and officially start the handover process. Welcome, Archbishop.
Helen Mwariri, who is the representative of Mr. Alan Kilavuka, the CEO of Kenya Airways, and all the members of Kenya Airways team here present, our dear brother Winfred here present, the chairman of Nation Media Group and the emeritus chairperson of Family Bank, our beloved brothers and sisters here present, Mr. Anthony Maina, the chairman board of management Mang'U High School, and the entire team from Mang'U High School here with us, our dear priests, and the team from the Archdiocese of Nairobi, that is the Capuchin TV, and all members here, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. and I want to wish you a happy new year. A happy new year, because our flight is taking off, is flying low from JKIA to Mang'U, Kampala. I cannot hide my joy and gratitude, and I thank you for your warm welcome here today. I truly count it as a real privilege to be here today to share with you this momentous occasion of flagging off delivery of such a critical asset and witness its delivery to Mang'U High School. I acknowledge and celebrate the remarkable generosity of Kenya Airways. Thank you very much. And as entirely the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops through Bishop Anthony Muheria, who is also an alumni of Mang'U High School, says also thank you very much for this remarkable act of charity. Your donation of a decommissioned aircraft, namely Boeing 737-700 to Mang'U High School, which is a leading Catholic boys' school in our country, is an extraordinary act of kindness and a foresight that will have a lasting impact on the lives of current and future students. Long time ago, in a small village in Kaba, Machakos district, in the year of our Lord 1925, and now we are in 2025, 100 years. A priest, Father Michael Witte, a Dutch priest of the Holy Ghost Fathers, started this school on a 5-acre plot with 35 students. Since then, the school has grown exponentially to a student population of nearly 3,000 on approximately 200 acres of land near Thika town, and a wonderful dining hall. Thank you very much. Aviation in Mang'U has remained an integral part of its history. Moving the school to the current site was deliberate, so as to start aviation studies. This course was started by the Society of Mary, and commonly known as the Marianists, who, when they took over the management of the school from the Holy Ghost Fathers in 1961. The aviation landscape in the school has since gone through positive transformation to where we are today. This aircraft is more than a machine. It is a vessel of opportunity to our young people, to us all, to our nation, Kenya. For our inspiring aviation students, it will be a hand-on classroom, a source of inspiration and hope, and a bridge to the dreams that you nurture. So by donating this plane, you have given them a chance to explore these dreams, to learn the reality, and prepare for a future where they can soar, both literally and figuratively, their lives, their desires for this country and for humanity. To have that in mind, very clear that it's not just them, but it is also the people of Kenya, it is the humanity. That is the reason why God invests that knowledge, that giftedness, and these rewards that you have from KQ here for them in Mang'u. This historic bequest is happening during the time when the Holy Father, Pope Francis, has declared that this year, 2025, is an ordinary Jubilee year, whose theme is Pilgrims of Hope. During this year, people of God, communities, institutions, and organizations are encouraged to give and inspire hope, especially to those who stand on the fringes of life. Indeed, Kenya Airways has truly observed the invitation of the Holy Father by donating this aircraft to inspiring aviators of Mang'U High School. God reminds us through this gift that through Him, anything can be achieved. This gift is a symbol of hope. I am aware a number of aviators in Kenya Airways are students at Mang'U High School, and you are, and you were even before. I believe those ones who are there already achieved their dreams because someone, somewhere, inspired hope in them. Thank you for being here. All this team, for what you have said is an inspiration, and a great inspiration indeed, to these young people who hold their future of this country in their hands today, both boys and girls together. This gift is a symbol of hope. I believe they achieved, these people who passed through Mang'U High School, I believe they achieved their dreams because someone somewhere inspired them and gave them hope. Let us remain pilgrims of hope, as the Holy Father implores us to do. Pilgrims of hope to all others, young people, and all our friends, people and citizens of goodwill in our country. Your generosity reminds us of the power of partnership between institutions and communities. It reflects a shared commitment to nurturing the potential of young people, especially in an industry as dynamic and vital as aviation. Through this gift, you are not only investing in education, but also demonstrating a profound faith in the talents and inspirations of young people, the students. As an airline, you are accustomed to connecting people, connecting places and possibilities. However, today, you have connected us, especially these young students, to a brighter future. Thank you very much. This act of service embodies the biblical teaching. To whom much is given, much will be required. Luke 12:48. God does not simply distribute his gifts to individuals in isolation. This has been also expounded on by one of the first speakers, Mr. Winfred Kiboro. His gifts are given in and for communities. This is the mission of the church. I assure the airline that as the sponsor of this great school, together with other stakeholders, we will ensure that this donation is utilized appropriately. I also want to take a moment to honor the work of dedication of your entire team. From the engineers and pilots to the ground crew and leadership, you have all played a role in ensuring that this aircraft has now transitioned to a new and noble purpose. Usually, blessings are for constructions, but I came here first to dismantle, and we dismantle the machine. But it was for all good reasons, so that it may travel, fly low to Mang'U. And now we shall bless it for reconstruction. It will not just be a symbol of learning, but really something that will enable us and the young people who are here to create such innovation in future, that even Kenya one day can be a base where flights can not only be repaired, but also can be assembled and fly high, not just low. Young men, we put this in your hands. We hope in you, we trust in you, and we love you for that. So as this aircraft begins a new journey as a beacon of education and inspiration, may it serve as a testament to the strength that comes from unity and the belief that we too can help others rise up in their lives. And to Mr. Anthony Maina, chairperson of the board of Mang'U, and to you, Mr. John Kuria, the chief principal, and the entire team of Mang'U High School, kindly accept my congratulations as you receive this gift of the flight. Father, I congratulate you for producing the Kenya 1 student in national examination of 2024 and for your overall sterling performance of 10.01 points. Thank you very much. Indeed, I'm very proud. I'm a proud person today. I'm sure your continued excellent performance in all spheres has inspired Kenya Airways to award you. I urge you to proceed with your culture of hard work and excellency, so as to ensure boys who join the school continue acquiring holistic formation. I thank you and I assure you of my prayers and support. On behalf of the Archdiocese of Nairobi and the entire Catholic community, and especially the students whose lives you are changing, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to you, Mr. and through the representative Alan Klavuka, the CEO of the great airline, and your team for serving humanity diligently. Thank you. May this act of generosity bring blessings upon you and your airline and our country. May it bring blessings to all the employees and the travelers therein. And may it bring blessings to those who serve in the airlines and even those who serve you. The network of our Kenya Airways may be blessed to soar even higher and higher in the skies of not only Kenya, but worldwide. May it inspire others to join in the mission of empowering the next generations. And I look back with enormous gratitude to God for you, for what I have learned and experienced during my last wonderful visit here in Kenya Airways headquarters. That is hangar number 2. I was here some times ago. I went with a lot of amazement in my heart and in my mind. And got wondering what the human person can do. And I got to appreciate even our young Kenyans who are here handling such big things, machines, with a lot of precision, with exactness, with interest and joy, and assuring us, as one of them did here, that what we start with is always to look around and security matters. As a scout, I also learned the same. I also wherever I go, I have to look around and make the security is well, and then I continue. So our young boys, you are in the same hands. Look around, this is your security. The future is, the promise that there is here is your security. So this kind of project continues to marvel me, and I can only imagine the impact of those students arriving to Mang'u and sitting in Boeing 737-700. We have gotten examples here. The chairman gave us a very good example which was down to earth. But me, when I was in my village there, any aeroplane that passed, tulisema hiyo ni ndege ya Queen. It was Queen's flight. It was going somewhere else. I never knew I would enter the flight. And I remember I was working in East Pokot, those sides, and I was in the middle of the mass, middle of worship. As we were worshiping, that plate, it seemed to be passing a bit lower than it was higher. That higher it is so, and it was producing a lot of smoke, concentration smoke outside. So all those who were singing stopped the mass. They went to look for it, to look how it was going. That wonder that was flying in the sky. And when it was completely gone, they came back and they remembered exactly where they had stopped singing Utukufu, and they continued singing Utukufu. And they finished. They didn't bother anything. They finished. And they finished the mass very well. So this wonder in heaven as well as it is on earth here. So when you are up there, like the doctor says, the pilot told us one day, now everything is in the hands of God. We put you in the hands of God. You are great. Learn this job is great. It's wonderful. You put people also in the hands of God because of your precision, because of your commitment, and because of your awareness that you are serving humanity. So as I conclude, may Kenya Airways continue to rise on wings like eagles, carrying hope and opportunity wherever you go. Kenya ways you. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for being present here today. With this, I want to continue appreciating all that you have done and this kind project that you have begun. As I conclude may Kenya Airways, as I said, continue rising up. And as I flag it, I want to say with this immense pleasure, I officially flag off the Boeing 737-700 journey to Mang'u High School from JKIA. So I wish you a safe journey as pilgrims of hope. Pilgrims journey from here, JKIA, to Mang'u. But not just there. Let us imagine that we shall be flying all over the world, and Kenya will be greater and greater and greater than it is now because of your charity and your heartfelt love for these young people, imparting knowledge to them through the charity that you have made. Asante sana. May God bless you most abundantly. Asante.
I think His Grace deserves a fantastic clap. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your Grace, if there's one place where there's high concentration of prayers, it's when people are flying. I think literally everybody who is flying says a prayer. It's even more if there's a dip or turbulences, people pray more. Thank you for those inspiring words. We're extremely happy, and thank you for flagging off us to Mang'u High School. Before the flight, there are some few things we do. One is there are security checks that needs to happen so that we are ensured of our safety. To take us through that, there's none other than General Gishangi. Karibu on stage. Say some few words as you do the security check, and after that, the pilot will on board. Karibu, General. Let's appreciate General. I mean, the only known, serious, great accomplished spy master, top in this country in terms of security. General, you have to make sure that our aircraft is safe.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Your Grace, Bishop of Nairobi, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. I will start by, first of all, congratulating Mang'u High School management for having done extremely well in the national examinations. And secondly is to thank Kenya Airways for making today possible. It's been a long journey, and I think all of us are extremely excited that the final leg of the long journey is just about to begin. Thirdly is for the chair, my friend Anthony. I would like to keep the security aspect rather low, because I would normally like to say I have a dubious distinction of having been and being a Mang'u old boy or alumni. The others about security and so on, I like to keep that under the radar. But I appreciate very much. I do pride myself as an aviator, and my aviation, of course, started in Mang'u High School, like Kanokioko pointed out, when we were young people. And I walked out of the gates of Mang'U High School into the gates of Kenya Air Force, and I did achieve what has been documented in terms of being in the aviation sector in this country. The other thing is, the aviation industry in this country has developed quite well in relation to our neighborhood, and I would contribute that to Mang'U High School. Mang'U High School has been at the center of the development and progression of the industry and the profession. And for that, I think we need now to clap for Mang'U High School. Can we clap for them? Finally, is also to personally thank the sponsors who have made it possible to reach to where we have reached with this Boeing 737-700 for Mang'U High School, from, of course, the Kenya Airways as a company, to the KCB, and I think the sponsors are fairly well listed out there. Nation Media Group, there was Crown Paints, and of course the Mang'U High School Board of Management. Thank you very much for guiding us. In as far as what remains to be done is Mang'U High School to remain, and I believe it is the first school that ended up providing aviation as an academic subject to the national level, and I think that is something that is a good achievement. For my friend, Mr. Kiboro, yes, I know at one time you were accused of hijacking the management of this country, but it was for the good of this country, and definitely I think the impact that was done by Mang'U High School at that particular time is immense. And what I'm talking about is that the president of this country at that time was an alumni of Mang'U High School. The vice president of this country was an alumni of this high school. The man who had been given the dubious distinction of taking care of the security for this country was from Mang'U High School. What more than that can we ask for? So you as the students, if I talk to you as the students, I think you cannot have better aspirations to become the best for this country in whichever sector or field you choose. So let me challenge you, achieve what Mr. Kiboroto has done, what Kanokioko has done, what people like us have done, what our bishop has been able to achieve, and all those others who are successful in the country for the betterment of the Kenya as a society and as a country. And with those few remarks, I hope, Chair, I've given them the security they require. Thank you very much. He is actually a personal friend of mine.
Thank you, General, for that brief. Ladies and gentlemen, I think now we're just about to depart to Mang'U High School, and it's my honor and privilege to invite the pilot who will take us to Mang'U High School. You know, this bird that we have received from Kenya Airways was part of the Sky team, and when it was soaring up in the skies, the lead pilot then happens to be here with us when it was in the skies. And he has agreed to come and pilot it to Mang'U High School. And that is none other than Captain Ronald Karaoli. Kindly come on stage, Captain. And you've heard great things he's done to us in Mang'U High School. He's done a dining hall, but above all, he was actually the pilot who was piloting these aircraft. Karibu on stage.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman. Our chief guest, Your Grace, the whole management team from Kenya Airways, the team from Mang'U, all protocols observed, good morning. Good morning once again. For me, I think this is a very special day. I've had relationships with all the institutions that have been mentioned here today. In Mang'U, I did aviation as a subject. After I left Mang'U, my first job was in Kenya Airways, because we were part of the ab initio group that was done by Naikuni when he was CEO here. So I was in Mang'u, I was a pilot as well. I have been in Kenya Airways, trained by Kenya Airways. In fact, our group, we never paid a single shilling. We became pilots for free. And we never even had to pay back any money to Kenya Airways. And the inspiring story is, I remember Colonel Kioko when he came here and he said, when he went to Mang'u, he found a glider. When we went to Mang'u, the glider was lying somewhere, but as aviation students, we had a Cessna with a mini cockpit, which we used to train. We used to assemble the engines. Those were the first days you see piston engine and all those things. And we can only thank God that today now, a whole Boeing 737 is heading to Mang'u High School. This particular aircraft, I actually flew it. We had KQ Golf, Engineer Bent remembers very well. There was Kilo Quebec Golf and Kilo Quebec Hotel, which had come at the same time. This very powerful Boeing 737-700s, which we used to fly all the way to Dakar. Dakar is 8 hours away from Nairobi. And when you were in this particular aircraft, you felt very safe because of the power of the engines. You would never run out of fuel. You had no worry, you'll always fly at 41,000 feet. Because as pilots, whenever you're assigned a flight, the first thing you check is which aircraft are you flying. Because we used to also have the older 737-300s, which when you get that aircraft, you know you're going to have a heavy workload day. But what I want to say is that for the students in Mang'u High School, there is nothing as inspiring for human beings as conquering the sky. That is why for every young person, when you see an aircraft flying, the wonder of flight for young people still inspires so much in young people. For every student that goes to Mang'u and you see that aircraft, that inspiration that comes with that plane cannot be replicated. Now when you have this whole 737-700 packed at Mang'u, I know it will inspire a new generation of young people who will achieve much more than we ever did. And it doesn't have to only be in the field of flying, it is in all these other fields. Mang'u men are scattered everywhere, as you've heard. We've had presidents, we've had heads of security in Kenya, and we've had many other achievements from people in Mang'u. I also want to congratulate them. Whenever we see Mang'u in the papers, this year they've done an amazing job. The principal has done an amazing job, and I think it's very timely when he's about to retire. We are so proud of you students. And keep working hard. That name, 100 years, is no mean feat, but you've done an amazing job, and we are also proud of you. So that inspiration is what is so key with this aircraft. And we will partner again. We were talking to Engineer Bet and ensure the glass cockpit that was there when I flew that aircraft will still be maintained so that the students will be there again, having the controls working and flying at the same 41,000 feet that I used to fly before they get there. So thank you so much, Chairman, for having made this possible. I want to thank Kenya Airways so much. It means so much for all those students, all those young boys at Mang'u High School when they have that aircraft there. Chairman, thank you very much. I did not receive the flight plan for today's flight. It is on the load, but from the forecast of the weather, we can see it's beautiful skies all the way to Mang'u. We don't expect any turbulence at all. A few bumps here and there, but that is the fault of Kenha, who is also one of our sponsors. But it will be a very smooth flight. All I cannot wait to see is the smiles of all the students in Mang'u when the equipment finally arrives. Thank you so much, Chairman, and God bless you all.
Thank you so very much. I think we are now ready to depart. They say what? Fasten your safety belts, tables folded, ready for departure. To Mang'u High School, I want to take this opportunity to thank God for this day. Thank you so very much, Kenya Airways, for this great donation, the commitment of your team, the technical team, the leadership, Alan and the entire team, Helen, you know, and making that major decision to gift us this very special aircraft. I know how hard the technical team has worked at Kenya Airways, both those who are alumni, those who are not alumni, the precision, and it's been said here before, we want to sincerely thank you. General Gishagi, you're a great man. And thank you so very much. I know we owe it unto you in a great way for having this aircraft land into Mang'U High School, and we want to promise it will be a great asset for this school. My friend, real friend, and the entire Nation Media team, amazing. Thank you so very much. You've always been there for us. Whenever we call you short notice, it is true. I called him 3 days ago, and I told him that Sunday, 12th, we need to be at Kenya. And he said, Chairman, once you say that, I will be there. And here he is. Thank you so very much. The Nation Media, the best media house in the Republic of Kenya. Keep doing good. Keep changing lives and communities. Thank you so very much. Bonafide Amos, thank you so very much. With Madame there, thank you so very much. And Rufus, the CEO as well, thank you very much. Again, when you talk about movement of heavy equipment, I don't think we have any other company in this republic that can do what kind of work these ladies and gentlemen can do. Thank you so very much for agreeing. I remember the long nights we spent negotiating, pleading upon you to favor us with good rates and offers, and with Father here, and finally you agreed and you came through for Mang'U High School. So thank you so very much. We really appreciate. Kano and your team, thank you so very much. I know the delivery of this aircraft has taken long, but I think we have stayed the course. You have chaperoned those guys well, guided them well, given them hope that eventually we shall make it. And here today, the day has come. Thank you so very much. We know we have other sponsors. I know they have been mentioned before. KCB, with a special mention to Paul Russo, the CEO, for having confidence with that and coming through for us and supporting us with a big donation to make sure that we move the aircraft to Mang'U High School. KCB, wherever you are, we want to thank you. Thank you. You're doing a great, not just gifting us the money to move the aircraft, but we know what role you're playing in terms of educating the Kenyan child, the sponsorship, the scholarships that you're offering across the country for that. KCB, thank you so very much. Crown Paint, again, top in the country in terms of producing the best paint in the country, coming in and painting the aircraft in Mang'U High School, and I'm sure when it gets there, you're going to help us to repaint it again, just in case there any scratch and all that, so that it looks good with the library and everything. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness, it's just fallen off. Yeah, Crown Paints. I also want to mention Kenha, the Ministry of Roads and Transport, for putting up our airstrip in Mang'U High School, big funding, and special thanks to the then Minister for Transport and Roads, Honorable Murkomen, for coming through for us with your team, Kenha, Engineer Dongo, and your team. We want to thank you so very much for having supported the tarmacking of where the aircraft will sit. We also have other media teams here. Brad Tudi, thank you so very much for creating these documentations and creating the media hype that is there. Thank you so very much. Mang team who are here, the board of management, thank you for being a wonderful team. The spirit is good. I keep on telling them the spirit is good in Mang'U High School. The principal, finishing your teaching grace in style. Top student, 107 A's and many other good things. We want to thank you for coming in on board, and as I said, for the last 4 years, creating a difference in Mang'U High School with your entire team, the deputy, Mr. Joroge, Mr. Ogutu, my student, thank you so very much. We are so very proud of you. The alumni team, you hold very special space in my heart because this is your due. And I want to encourage all alumni in this country, go back to your school, do something different. I want you to speak to other organizations that have assets that either they have written off, because these assets can be used, to to make a difference in schools as education tools. Some of them are lying idle wherever they are. Give them to schools, to train and learn from them, become very good. So alumni of Mang'U High School, you've made me proud. You worked so hard. Dr. Amy, I know the levels of effort you've gone through, to make sure that this project is a success. And to my church, your grace. I have no words. Thank you so very much for creating an institution that has made a difference in this country. Not just in the leadership of this country, but even in the heavens. We have Cardinal OTUNGA heading to sainthood, a product of Mang'U High School. How nice that the church continues to propagate and chaperone students and our children to be great people, both on earth and in heaven. Thank you so very much, Father, for your guidance, counseling. Father DK, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. If I have not mentioned you, service providers, we love you. Mang'U is great. Everybody is great. We look forward to this trip to Mang'U High School. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Yeah, this has truly been momentous, so we are so grateful. So we'll very quickly, do a photo session, and then we'll proceed to the aircraft. So allow me to welcome Vivian from Corporate Communications, Kenya Airways, to guide us on that. Vivian, karibu.
Thank you, Eric. Good morning, everybody. So we'll just proceed to the tail end, which is the photo session, and we're going to do it in two parts. So we'll have the first one here. I'll invite a few of you, and then after, I'll call upon my colleagues and then guide you to the front of the aircraft, where we'll do a larger group photo before finally flagging off and starting our journey to Mang'U. Thank you. So for the first session, if I call upon you, please just come on stage. Mr. John Kuria, Chief Principal, Mang'U. Captain Karauri, the pilot and former KQ staff. Mr. Engineer Gilbert Bett from Kenya Airways. Colonel Hilary Kioko, Chairman Technical Committee. Reverend Francis Kiare, General Gishangi, if you may. Mr. Anthony Maina, Chairman. Dr. Wilfred Kiboro, NMG Chairman. Mrs. Helen Mathuka, KQ. And finally, Archbishop Most Reverend Philip Anyolo. Thank you.
we do the prayer part.
Oh, the prayer
Then-
part.
then-
Oh, okay.
So this is a worship session. We will be this way. The Archbishop will be facing us. So. Mama hapa. Yes. Mama hapa. Okay. Yes. For optics, may I suggest we just move a little bit? We move away from this car? Yes. This way a little bit. Just push this way. Your Grace? Just think we push a little bit. This way? This way? Okay, Gary. Yeah, take that. Let's go back. This okay? Yeah, perfect. So we stand here.
After the prayer, then we will finish this prayer. Then you bless the people in the plane with water, and then you will go there for flagging. We will declare.
So in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Let us pray. Almighty and ever-living God, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude and praise. You are the source of all blessings and the giver of all good things. Today, as we receive this aircraft, a generous gift from Kenya Airways, we thank you. We thank you for this provision that will enrich the education of our students. We acknowledge your divine guidance in making this moment possible, and we are deeply grateful for those whose kindness and vision have made this donation a reality. We humbly ask for your blessing upon this craft. May it be a tool of learning and growth, inspiring young people and young minds with a vision and passion for aviation and knowledge of your creation. Keep it safe from harm, and may all who use it be guided by your wisdom, responsibility, and a desire to contribute to the greater good of the society. We pray especially for the donors, Kenya Airways, and all who have supported this endeavor. Bless them abundantly for their generosity. Reward them with success in their endeavors, peace in their hearts, and joy in seeing the positive impact of their gift. Lord, as we dedicate this aircraft to education, we ask that it be a symbol of hope, innovation, and excellence. May it uplift the vision of our students and inspire them to reach new heights, always guided by integrity, perseverance, and a sense of service to humanity. We entrust this craft, its purpose, and all involved in its use to your loving care. May your grace and protection be upon all, now and forever. And we ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever.
Irene,
Yes.
they are supposed to be in the shot.
Who? Yes, they'll be here.
Yeah, so 1-1.
Your logo is upside down. Where exactly?
I'm at a somewhere there. Huyu ni Kenya Airways whichever. Haya. Oops, guys.
So we flag this aircraft off and on the journey to Mang'U from JKIA.
Look at that. kali bwana.
focus.
Hata kufocus. Kama anadingika hapa kama nini?
Uko live. Abu chukua simu yangu, chukua simu yangu.
Chukua sasa.
Panda basi.
arrived, extremely excited. You can see behind us is the aircraft. We are here with the students, the leaders of the school, alumni, they are all here. We are indeed excited to have this aircraft here. What I would like to say is this aircraft then forms a basis of our journey towards making Mang'U a center of excellence in aviation studies. We're looking forward to utilizing this very great asset in educating our young boys. Thank you so very much. And here I have the chairman of Nation Media. I would like him to say some few words. Mr. Wilfred Kiboro.
Thank you, Chairman. I think this is a great day for all of us. And we are very delighted to be the media partner for this great job that we have done today. I would like to thank everybody, starting first of all with Kenya Airways, because you promised to give us an aircraft and it's here right with us, and we cannot thank you enough. I want to also thank all the partners who have been in this one to make this thing great. Even the people who transported this aircraft there, they have done a fantastic job. This has not been done in this region ever, and therefore this is a first, and we are very, very proud about it. To the students, I hope that you'll make the use of this, this facility and this thing that you have been given, the plane that you have been given, to be able to actually improve on your academics and everything else that you do. So this is not the last time about it. We are sorry that it has taken so long, but once the aircraft is assembled, we will organize another even bigger occasion to actually formally receive this aircraft as we commission it. So thank you so much, and I want to thank the leadership of Mang'u High, the principal, the board, the teachers, the students, for the wonderful things that they have been able to do. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.
Excellent. We also have our technical director from Kenya Airways, who's a node boy of Mang'u High School. He's been with us, Mr. Gilbert.
All right. It's on. So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Oi, Mang'u man.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold these, eh? Okay. So when you do well, the only way we can reward you is by giving you a gift. So what a coincidence! You guys, you've done very well, and we've decided to give you the gift at this moment in time. So first of all, congratulations for the guys who did very well. And this gift is a strategic tool for you guys to now start learning aviation. It's not just only the aircraft. You guys, you need now to use this tool to see the impossibilities becoming possibilities. You need now to start thinking outside the box, because the future, where you guys, you are going to be now the leaders, the contemporary challenges you are facing now is not what you guys will be facing in the future. So I kindly request you guys, when we have handed over the aircraft fully, even though we faced a lot of challenges, by the way, maybe I could mention a few of the challenges. And actually, these challenges we face today, it is a testimony that these things can be surmounted. We thought we are not going to make here today, but here we are. We had planned the aircraft to be here by midday, but we faced a challenge along the way, but now we are here. So that means the Mang'u man spirit of Jishinde, Ushende is still with us. Mang'u? Yeah. Mang'u? Ah. All right.
For me, it's just to say this is a great moment for not only Mang'u High School, but the country and the aviation sector, in that this asset definitely will improve on the quality of what personnel will be channeled out of not only this school, but within the industry for the betterment of the country. With that, I would say this is a major milestone for the school, and I would like to thank Kenya Airways and the other sponsors who made it possible for actually actualizing what we have done today. Thank you very much, and God bless.
The principal?
Where is the principal? Come here.
Thank you very much. I am John Kuria, the principal Mang'u High School, and behind me you can see how the students are excited. You can see the aircraft, and we are very happy today to receive this aircraft. It has been a journey. It has taken not less than 3 years to deliver this aircraft, but at last it is here with us. This aircraft is going to spur the teaching of aviation in Mang'u High School. So far we are doing well. It has coincided with the time when the school has also performed very well in KCSE examination. So the boys are very excited and we are happy. Kenya Airways, we are very grateful. Nation Media Group, we are very grateful for covering this event. We are also very grateful to KCB for providing the funds which assisted in transporting this aircraft.
and the Crown Paints also for branding this aircraft. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So this is over now.
Yes.
Okay, let me say something.
On behalf of Capuchin. Okay. Acha toe. Umekanyaga.
That's
kuna mtu amekanyaga hapa.
Kulia. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. On behalf of the sponsor, we are very happy that finally the aircraft Boeing 737-700 has arrived at Mang'U. And we are happy because it continue manifesting that this institution will continue doing what it was established to do. The aviation was started here by Mary and his brothers, and we are assured this will continue. We are grateful because this also continue expounding on the very expansive curriculum of Mang'U High School. We are thankful to God, and may God be with you, and we congratulate Mang'U High School as we thank you, Kenya Airways. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you.
Songeni huko. Songeni.